Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. So, welcome back to my session Khan Academy. So, today we are going to start the topic biodiesel production. So, before going to start this topic, I want to say some advantages of biodiesel. So, why we are preparing the biodiesel production? So, as the population are increasing day by day, so the vehicle, so if the population increases, ultimately the vehicles also increases. If the vehicles are increases in the environment, pollution is also increases. To degrade or to regrade this pollution, we are creating this biodiesel production. So in this video I want to say just little approaches of the production process. So mainly I focus on the principles. So mainly I focus on the processes, so how the production occurs. So let us start. So to produce the biodiesel production, first of all we need the raw materials. The raw materials are either extracted from animal or either from plant. If I talk about the animal, fat is a substrate for the production of biodiesel if in animals. If I talk about the plants, so the seed oil or whatever the edible oil such as mustard oil, castor oil, etc. So whatever the edible oils, so that oils are act as a substrate for the production of biodiesel. So in this production, catalyst, we are using the catalyst as sodium hydroxide as a catalyst. We are using sodium hydroxide as a catalyst and potassium hydroxide as a catalyst. So mainly we are using the potassium hydroxide as a catalyst, KOH. So let us start. First, in these, at first here, this chamber is known as mixing chamber. So these fat, for example, we have taken assume that we have taken a fat. We have taken a fat and we have poured the fat in mixing chamber. In this mixing chamber, evacuated fans are present. So along with this fat is a substrate. For enhancement, what we are doing, we are adding a sulfuric acid in these. So mixing up of fat and sulfuric acid occurs in the mixing chamber. So we are adding sulfuric acid. So we are adding sulfuric acid in this and we are adding fat in this. Fat as a substrate. Or if I took the plant, or we are adding a seed oil. Or if I talk about the plant, so we are adding as a seed oil along with the sulfuric acid. Then what happens? A proper mixing occurs of the sulfuric acid and fat. In the second chamber is known as reaction chamber. What happens in the second chamber? Transesterification occurs. What is meant by transesterification? Transesterification, if I talk about the chemical, if I talk about in the chemical way, so exchange of organic R group, exchange of organic R group of ester and alcohol. What is happening? What is esterification? If I talk about in the chemical value, so exchange of organic group of R, exchanging of organic group of R from ester and alcohol. So I think you guys are confusing. In this second chamber, in this reaction chamber, we are adding methanol. In this second chamber, we are adding methanol and we are adding catalyst. What we have taken generally commonly potassium hydroxide as a catalyst. So here we are adding methanol and potassium hydroxide in the second reaction chamber. So which reaction is occurring? Transesterification is occurring. What is transesterification? Generally these fats consist of triacyl glyceride. So a hydrolysis of this triacyl glyceride means a separation of these three fatty acids. A separation of these three fatty acids occur in this reaction. So what is meant by transesterification? Exchange of an organic group of ester and alcohol. Here what is alcohol? low molecular alcohol is methanol. We are adding a methanol as a alcohol. Generally ethanol or methanol, these both are the low molecular alcohols. So if a alcohol is reacted with ester, it is known as transesterification. The reaction is known as transesterification. So what happens? First we have taken as a substrate, fat as a substrate, and added a sulfuric acid in the mixing chamber, and it mixes well in the first chamber, and it follows to the second chamber. In second chamber we added methanol, and we added a catalyst as a potassium to enhance this. Why we are adding catalyst? To enhance the reaction, to increasement of the reaction. So second chamber is a heart of this whole process. So second chamber is known as the reaction chamber. Now let's go for the third chamber. So whatever the green color is there, this green color is a impure biodiesel. It is a impure biodiesel. So this green color is a impure biodiesel. So this chamber is known as separation chamber. So I have drawn these two red color dots. These are the sensors which separates the biodiesel and the glycerol. Now where the glycerol is came from? Because in this reaction, transesterification, a hydrolysis of TAG occurs, then the free floating of fatty acids is occurring. Because hydrolysis occurs, the triacyl glyceride is a three components of fatty acids. So hydrolysis, so the breakdown of three fatty acids, so they are freely moving. So what is left? Only glycerol is left. So glycerol accumulated at the bottom, and whatever the impure biodiesel, it's floating in the upper part. So these sensors separate the biodiesel and the glycerol. So this separation chamber is followed by another, again one chamber is known as counter chamber. This counter chamber collects all the glycerol. And in this glycerol we can find some sort of methyl esters. So these methyl esters can be used in agriculture purposes, such as fertilizers. Okay. So in this glycerol, after the purification of this glycerol, methyl esters can be found. So these methyl esters can be used as a fertilizer in agriculture. So whatever this impure biodiesels, so this impure biodiesel is treated with the hot water wash chamber. It goes to the fourth chamber. It is known as hot water wash chamber. Again, this hot water wash chamber is treated with the air wash chamber. Then after the air wash chamber, complete purification occur, and the pure biodiesel is extracted. Now it is ready to use in the vehicles. I hope you guys are understood. So there is nothing hard and complicated in this. So first we are taking the fat as a substrate and adding a sulfuric acid, and the second chamber, reaction chamber, we are adding a methanol and adding a catalyst as a potassium hydroxide. You can use the sodium hydroxide also, but commonly we are using the potassium hydroxide. And in the third chamber, it is known as separation chamber. In this separation chamber, either sides the sensors are present. In these sensors are separating the impure biodiesel and the glycerol. So these glycerol, this glycerol is a counter current. So these glycerol methyl esters are present. So these methyl esters are used as fertilizers. Again, this impure biodiesel is treated to the hot water wash chamber, and these hot water wash chamber, 50% of purification occur. Again, it follows to the air wash chamber, and after that complete pure biodiesel is formed. So I hope you guys understood. Thank you.